we're gonna announce the winner of the Lightning figure at the end of this video, so stay tuned till the very end to see if you won the giveaway from several videos back. Hello friends, I wanted to say something different versus welcome back to the YouTube channel, so I started with hello friends, and then ended up saying the other phrase anyway. Today we are going to unbox Apple's new iWatch, the iWatch Series 6. I'm currently wearing the Series 5, but I got the 6 right here. Oh look, we're there. All right, this is the Series 6 product red. So some of the proceeds goes to fighting AIDS, which is awesome. I love the product red ones, but they haven't had it on the watch until just now. All the phones that they've had it on always come out later, so I never end up getting the product red, despite liking red. I actually don't think I need a knife to open these boxes. Apple makes it pretty seamless with arrows pointing on how to open them. So I'm just gonna open it safely without a knife. Look, so safe. I have to be careful with this box because this is actually for a family member for their birthday, and we just got it first to unbox it, and then we have to rewrap it all secretly. Sadly, we can't afford our own watches from Apple to unbox on the channel, but if you join the Patreon or my YouTube membership, you can help us get things like this to actually be able to unbox and then not have to give away to family members who they actually belong to afterward. All right, so on the box, they have little tabs that you can pull to open this nice and neat, which we're gonna do. So this is the Series 6 red aluminum case, 40 millimeter. All right, so even the inside of the box is red. I'm assuming that's just a product red thing. Kind of feels like one of those boxes you get if you're gonna eat like Chinese food and it unfolds and you have your chopsticks. That's what this feels like. Here we are with the watch. Again, here's the cover. The back comes off separately. This is the watch band, red as well. So let's start with this. Again, there's a little pull tab. All right, so that one ripped off an accident. Shh, don't tell anyone. All right, there we go. So box, cool. Put that down over there. Designed by Apple in California. Thank you, Apple. All right, so this comes wrapped in a little red thingamabob over the watch. All right, iWatches look really snazzy without the band on, by the way. In here is just gonna be directions and your cord to charge it, so I'm not gonna mess with that right now. And then we're gonna get to the band. I've had a couple of the watches. I think I've had the second iWatch, and then I had the 4. I didn't mean to get the 5, but it broke at a photo shoot I was at. Someone knocked it off of a chair because I took it off to wear the clothes, and someone broke it, and they didn't pay for it. So alas, I got a 5. I meant to wait for the 6, but oh well. Because technically speaking, or technologically speaking, this does everything this one does. It's supposed to be slightly brighter. It's, you know, also apparently a little more like accurate. It loads faster. But the biggest change with the iWatch Series 6 is that it measures your blood oxygen level content, which for most people doesn't mean a lot. If you're relatively healthy, your blood oxygen content, according to things like this, should be in the high 90%. If you're sick though, it may be lower. If you have a pre-existing health condition and you know what your oxygen level, your blood oxygen level should be from the doctors, when you've been tested with medical professionals, you could potentially use it to track to make sure you're staying in a safe zone. But most people will not necessarily need the functionality, but it's amazing that they keep getting more advanced. I just love the fact that maybe they'll find new ways to add functionality with all the health app abilities that the newer watches come out. I really love the EKG ability on the 5, as well as taking your heart rate. That's really cool, and that can be really helpful for people too. But if you're not like a medical professional, you may not know or necessarily need the blood oxygen content. So that alone would not be a reason to get me to upgrade from the 5 to the 6. Now from the 4 to the 6, definitely. If I've never bought an iWatch before, definitely. Battery life wise, this is comparable to this, or they say comparable to this. They both have the ability to keep your screen on the entire time, all day. Like it doesn't have to turn off anymore and then raise it up to see the screen. And it should last about 18 hours, I think, or something they say. Same with this one, even with the new ability of the blood oxygen content. I personally have switched mine to still turn off though when I raise my wrist, because I don't want it wasting energy when I'm not looking at it, so it can last even longer. They do charge pretty quickly though. You just put the back on a little magnet and it charges. Basically any kind of wireless charging pad for a lot of companies now seem to work with these guys. So let's get the band out. Taking this out, and then it just gives you directions on how to attach it. Oh, another thing, you can reverse which way you wear your watch. I turned the button on in accident, so there it goes, it's loading. So these red pieces with the 3 little rubber dots are what you actually slide into the watch. And it clicks into place. You slide it, click it into place. I'm left-handed, but I put it on my left hand, which is normally what a right-hander does, but whatever. And then it's Velcro to stick. Mine, I think, is the 44 millimeter, and this is the 40, so it's slightly smaller. The red is beautiful. On the red, when you see it kind of looks like a glowing globe, you scan that with your camera, like when you go to iWatch settings on your phone, and it will take data if you already have an iWatch set up on your phone and transfer all the settings, all your watch display faces that you've created onto the new watch. I can tell that there's less of a delay, even just clicking through the settings to set up the watch versus mine. But mine's pretty fast anyway. I mean, it's almost instantaneous, so I wouldn't, again, upgrade unless you have a lot of cash to burn. I love iWatches for their functionality. Again, I like wearing them for their fitness, applicability, but even tracking calories and everything are estimates. So don't necessarily take the information they give you to the bank. You know, you have to use it as a tool. It's not a, oh, my watch said I burned 1,000 calories stretching. You probably didn't. But if you set it on stretching and you stretch a long time, it may show you an overestimation. Just keep that in mind. Also, depending on if you have a tattoo on your skin, the light that shines through your skin to read your blood oxygen level, as well as like your heart rate and all of that, can be less accurate because it has a hard time penetrating certain ink colors. It could also have different effects depending on your skin tone. So just keep that in mind. It may be less accurate if you have like a huge sleeve or tattoo sleeve on your arm. So here's the red one. Pretty. The back, they've redone the sensors for accuracy and to take in the blood oxygen content. So you can see how there's, wow, like 4 OLEDs and then other circles inside of it too that do things apparently. Mine looks totally different on the back. But both watches are beautiful. I love the red, again, Red Ranger, you know. So yeah, that's the unboxing of the iWatch Series 6. Again, my 2 cents. No need to upgrade at this moment unless you have like one of the very first generation iWatches, or yours broke, or you lost it, or you don't have one. Then definitely a cool watch to check out. But I'm still waiting for them to up the battery life so I don't have to plug it in every day. That's my biggest annoyance with iWatches, because other smartwatches can last a week. These still last a day, maybe 2 days if you're lucky. Not really that smart in my opinion, but they're packing a lot of technology, so you give and you take. So we're gonna get to the giveaway now of the Lightning figure because you made it to the end. Thank you everyone who has supported the channel by joining the Patreon account or by being a member in the different tiers on the YouTube channel. So the winner for this Lightning figure giveaway for supporting my Patreon channel is GV Sasa. Thank you so much for the support. Again, if you wanna sign up and be entered for other giveaways, the link is right here. Or maybe it's there. I can't actually see where it is because this has to go in post. And that's really it. Cool.